My name is Evelyn Wandia and I'm the Executive Director for Starter Library Trust, a charitable organization in Kenya that enhances literacy and life skills for children in public primary schools aged 4 to 14 years. The question is, why literacy? Research shows that over 400 million children in Africa cannot be able to read and write. That is already a crisis. The library wants to be in the forefront in championing zero illiteracy in Africa by one, enhancing access to reading materials, and we do so by starting libraries in public primary schools. 2, capacity building school communities, that is teachers, parents, learners, school management, but also the community at large, to understand the importance of children reading, not for exams, but for pleasure. And the last thing that Starter Library is very keen on is on advocacy, to bring everybody on board, whether it's government, civil societies, or the corporates, or just individuals, to have policies and guidelines around literacy, why it is so important to be even in our curriculum, but also importance of having libraries in schools, because library is a space where children are going to learn not only the language of instruction and examination, but also concepts in science, in maths, for pleasure, for general knowledge. And that's why Starter Library wants to be on the forefront for the same. I am very passionate about this program and everything that we do at Starter Library, because I have a first-hand experience of this. I went to a public primary school in a very marginalized county in Kenya, and by the time I was transiting to high school, I could not speak in English and Kiswahili. But speaking is not, just language is not what took me back, is how my self-esteem was low, that I could speak in front of people, that I couldn't think beyond what I'm reading in books, you know. And so for me, in terms of transitioning, even in class, but also in my career, from a junior staff to a managerial, it took a longer time. Skills like creativity, critical thinking, they are very important in the global world. And so for me, growth is not about myself, it's about the children of Africa being able to present themselves in interviews, in employment, being able to start their own businesses, creative ideas, innovations that can take Africa to the next level.